Life isn't perfect. We all know that. Yet somehow, we expect perfection from ourselves, beating ourselves up instead of patting ourselves on the back when things go wrong. Today, we're going to dive deep into why embracing the suck, the difficulties, the failures, the mistakes is not just beneficial, but absolutely crucial for your growth, success, and ultimate triumph in life. The hidden wisdom in mistakes. To impress others, you might be tempted to tell them about your successes and how you achieve them. But to truly impact others, to make a real difference, tell them about your mistakes and how you fix them. There's so much knowledge out there, so much information, so many ways to get better. And guess what? We're all the product of our mistakes. Often, the lesson is sitting right in front of our face. It's there to be learned, but we miss it. We don't pay attention to it. We think we know better until life punches us in the face. But here's the truth. These punches, these difficulties, these moments of suck, they're not just obstacles. They're opportunities. Reframing your perspective. Stop fearing mistakes. Albert Hubbard was right when he said, "The greatest mistake one can make in life is to be continually fearing that you will make one." Mistakes are not your enemies. They're your teachers. They're messages that give us feedback about life. They're interruptions that should cause us to reflect and think. They direct us, if we allow them to, towards the right path. All mistakes are tests designed to make us mature. They're keys that we try when unlocking the next door of opportunity. They're explorers that allow us to journey where we've never been before. They're statements about our development and our progress. The danger of labeling. Too often, we label a season as our life. We label a chapter we're going through as our entire story. We allow the pain to become our identity. We let the mistakes define who we are. But I want to tell you something important. You are not your mistakes. You are not your past. I get it. As you try to change your life, a lot of people will try to put that label on you. They'll try to keep you as who you were when you were beneficial to their life. They don't want you to grow because when you grow, that means you change. And sometimes when you change, it means you're no longer around certain types of people. Don't let people chain you to your past. Don't let them make you feel less because your life isn't perfect. Nobody's life is perfect. That's not an excuse to live life in any old way, but I see so many people end their story because of difficult chapters. I don't want that to be you. You deserve so much more. There's more to your life, more to be written, and never forget that fact. The progress paradox. Here's a question for you. Do you want progress or perfection? Do you want to go through life making no mistakes? Or do you want to go through life making progress? If you're going to focus on something, focus on the progression you're making, not the mistakes you're making. Teddy Roosevelt said, "He who makes no mistakes makes no progress." And here's the most important thing to learn. We all have so much to learn. We can learn from school, from people, from experience, from life itself. But you have to process the information. You have to absorb it, accept it, open your mind to it. You've got to free your mind so that you can learn and make real progress. Embracing the suck in business and life. When you're starting a company or pursuing any big goal, so many things go wrong. People often ask, what mistakes should you avoid making? But here's the truth. Don't even bother trying to avoid mistakes. You're going to make tons of them. The important thing is learning quickly from whatever mistakes you make and not giving up. It's not the size of the mistake that determines success or failure. It's the size of the person. I've known people who've made some pretty big mistakes and turn around to do well. A big person is not one who makes no mistakes. They're just someone who's bigger than any mistakes they make. Learning from others' mistakes. One of the most valuable opportunities to learn is by watching someone who is ahead of you in the game. When you can observe their mistakes, see their decision-making process, and understand what works and what doesn't, you're given a golden opportunity. Learning from somebody else's failure allows you to avoid that same failure, saving you time, energy, and money. When you're looking at who to learn from and what information to value, absolutely pay the most attention to the people who are crushing it in the area where you want to succeed. But also pay attention to those who have failed. The people who have failed can teach you not only how to avoid failure, but can save you precious resources by sharing their experiences. The power of regret. When used correctly, you get one shot at this gig called life. One life, that's all you've got. And regret, in and of itself, is worthless. It does nothing for you. In fact, the only valuable thing in regret is the lesson you learned, the knowledge you gained. Walking around filled with regret gets you nowhere. Instead, let the fear of regret fuel you to take action today now. Let it drive you to become a better person, not filled with regret, but filled with knowledge, strength, and power. Filled with life. Practical steps to embrace the suck. Reframe your mindset. See difficulties not as obstacles, but as opportunities for growth. Learn actively. Don't just experience hardships. Reflect on them. What can they teach you? Share your struggles. Be open about your challenges. Your vulnerability can inspire others. Celebrate small wins. Even in the midst of difficulty, acknowledge your progress, no matter how small. Seek feedback. Ask for honest input from others. Sometimes they can see lessons we're blind to. Practice resilience. Train yourself to bounce back quickly from setbacks. Set realistic expectations. Understand that perfection is impossible. Aim for progress instead. Surround yourself with growth-minded people. Be around those who embrace challenges and learn from them. Journal your journey. Write about your experiences. This can help you process and extract lessons. Take calculated risks. Don't let fear of failure hold you back. Be willing to step into the unknown. The call to embrace the suck. As you face the challenges in your life, remember this: the suck is not your enemy. It's your ally in the journey to greatness. It's the resistance that builds your strength, the adversity that forges your character, the difficulty that unveils your true potential. So, the next time you face a challenge, the next time you make a mistake, the next time life gets hard, don't run from it. Embrace it. Welcome it. Use it. Let it fuel your determination, sharpen your skills, and strengthen your resolve. Remember, the greatest champions in history weren't born in comfort. They were forged in the crucible of challenge, tempered by the fires of adversity, and shaped by the hammer of persistence. They embraced the suck, and it made them unstoppable. You have within you the potential for greatness. The difficulties you face, the mistakes you make, they're not obstacles to your success. They're the very things that will make your success inevitable if you embrace them, learn from them, and use them to propel you forward. So stand tall. Face your challenges head on. Embrace the suck, because on the other side of that difficulty, on the other side of that mistake, is the person you were born to be. A person of strength, of wisdom, of unshakable character. Your struggles are forging a champion. Your mistakes are writing a story of triumph that will inspire generations. Are you ready to embrace the suck? Are you ready to become the unstoppable force you were meant to be? The world is waiting for your greatness. It's time to show them what you're made of. Embrace the suck. Learn from it. Grow through it. And watch as you transform into the extraordinary person you were always meant to be. Your time is now. Embrace it.